Annoying things YouTubers do. What's up, everyone? It's me, PewdiePie, the least annoying YouTuber there is. I just wanted to epically rant today about some stuff that I noticed YouTubers do that is kind of weird. There's a lot of it that doesn't necessarily get addressed a lot. It probably does, but regardless, I'm gonna go through it. And then I'm gonna ask you guys what your pet peeves, I guess we can call it, are. And we'll compare if we have the same. Okay, number one. This is very specific, but I find it as a perfect example of YouTubers have no idea what they're doing, so they're just copying everyone else. We have Sniper Wolf with a tiny bit of red in the thumbnail. For whatever reason, people think this is something worth replicating. This tiny bit of red in the background of the photo. That's what's gonna get you views, apparently. People just, should I pick any other color than this shade of red? Nah, it has to be that one. I tried all other colors. They don't give views, okay? I like how this started as well with Sniper Wolf and, was it Azzy? Who practically looks so similar anyway, and they have the exact same thumbnail. You know that photo of a human where it's like all faces combined? That's just gonna be every YouTuber eventually. What is that? Yeah. This is how all YouTubers are gonna look in the future. I know. Not that important, Felix. No one cares. It just showed so much to me. All right, bringing up the second point, which is the description of videos. I hate the description of videos. I don't care about it, but it's one of those things as a YouTuber, you have to write a description because it's so important for people to find your video. A lot of channels will, I mean, I don't even know how it works, to be honest. Previously, it used to be tags as a way to find a video through searches, and it didn't have to be in your face. You can just put in a bunch of tags, yada, yada, yada. No one cares. But now, everyone just put the same tags in every video, so you kind of lost this effect. So now what YouTube wants you to do is to write a description in your video, and it's so obnoxious. Look at this. I mean, clearly it works view-wise, but after Child Wildclay made the video, Spy Ninjas Rock Band, Science Record Deal after Project Zorgo Rose music video goes viral, Viquaint created, are Regina and PC9 brothers and sister, question mark? Test results from upgraded hacker PC715 to reveal sibling truth. That was a quote, okay. And Daniel uploaded, quote, upgraded hacker defeat. It's a way to get all the videos recommended by putting the title of other videos in this one. Searching for technology to destroy Project Zorgo on the Explosion Project Zorgo YouTube channel. Example, Project Zorgo member PC9 and also named Melvin started being... And I've read half of it. Watch my awesome friend videos. Ooh. Oh no. They're teaming up now. Oh no. I think this annoys me so much because it's not about the content. It's more about how you can optimize your videos in a way that people will watch it. It's loud. It grabs attention and people don't question why they watch it. It's just there in front of you because it hits every single mark of what YouTube is asking for. If you click on any video that just starts immediately super intensive, then it should be a sign to just click off immediately. You're not gonna get fulfilled from this. How's it going, bro? I'm told by YouTube as well that I should write better description, and I just cannot care less. I don't want to. Boo-hoo, right? It's just so lame. Which brings to the third point, which is YouTube thumbnails. I mean, this has a long history back with like, I think Tobuscus. With like, same face, every single thumbnail. For whatever reason, having just this face in the thumbnail will do the trick. Do you know how annoying it is? I'm so sick of it. But it's so useful for people to know, hey, it's you in the thumbnail. You know what? From now on, this is going to be my thumbnail for every video. Because that's how I feel inside when I make these thumbnails. It's so awful. It's so cringy. I like this David Dobrik one as well. Just mirror the image. I can't be bothered. It's too soul crushing to take another photo. I'll just mirror the photo. I like that. And clearly it works. No one cares. I think after it's fine, but after you've done like 1,000 of these stupid faces in the thumbnail, it's like, no, I'm done. I'm officially done. I've done too many. Number 4, videos that have a question that I could not give less shit about, but I'll watch the whole thing and I'm thoroughly enjoyed. It always annoys me. I'm like, I've learned a lot, but I will never need to know this. It's the world running out of helium. I don't care, but it was a great video. Okay, I want to see what shows up if I search why. Why Costco is cheaper than Amazon. I don't care! Just don't click on it, Felix. You clearly don't understand my impulsive habits that I can't control, okay? Why Joe Rogan won't do hot ones? I mean, I want to know, but I'm sure the answer is pretty unimportant. Why planes don't fly over? I don't care! Stop! Stop roping me into questions that I don't care about. Stop giving me knowledge and stuff. I don't like it. It needs to end. What is this budget Vsauce? Why doesn't the heart get tired? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Stop asking questions in your titles. I don't care. I don't care. Do I have to say it more? Why your aim still sucks? I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I found this when I accidentally clicked on this video, and it's number 5. Pointless rewards for videos.
Who knows me better, Daniel or Regina? The winner will get $10,000.
Oh, cool. Why? It's almost like this now. You need to know. You can't just do anything now. There has to be like 10 grand on the line or something. The winner gets 5 billion, and they're never satisfied in the end when they win. They're like, oh, cool. Wow, this is awesome. It's the same video regardless. It's not like it's amping up anything. But oh my god, they win 10,000, so I have to watch the video and see what their reaction is. Reaction. All right, cool. Thanks. What are you gonna do with this? Oh, maybe pay off student loans. Oh, okay, cool. So many YouTubers do this now. We're like, pay 10,000, pay 10,000. And don't get me wrong. I think people can do it right, and a lot of people do. But it's one of those concepts that clearly works on YouTube, and everyone just take that concept and they do it so lazily. Lazily, is that a word? I don't know. What did I see recently? Oh yeah, Morgs does that a lot. Last to laugh wins 20,000. It's like as if the bank gives out loans to itself. Yay, I won 20,000 from my own money. That's awesome. Cool. Number 6. I think we're up to 6. Likes on the screen is a thing that's happening now. And it's one of those things where it makes me feel so fucking old. Leave a like. Liked. Subscribe. Cool. The video just began. Why? Stop it. I get it. It's like a way less intrusive way to get people to like the video. But it's another one of those things that clearly works and everyone just does it. And now it's a standard and it's just annoying and I don't like it. Boomer. This is Boomer Rants by YouTube, basically. Which brings me into the next one is when a lot of times you'll watch like a video just to understand how to do something, an instruction video. And for whatever reason, they'll still tell you, okay, maybe it's like, how do you download this app on your phone or something stupid? I don't know. And by the end, they're like, follow me on Instagram, guys. No, I'm not going to follow you on Instagram. I mean, I could just ignore you saying that, but why would I? Know your place. If you make tech tutorials, then maybe people don't give a shit about your Instagram. Jesus Christ. It's the same with podcasts. Everyone has a podcast now. This is such an epic rant. Why does not everyone needs a podcast? These are such non-problems. Number, what are we on? 8 or 9? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Raid Shadow Legends. Have you guys heard about Raid Shadow Legends? But don't take my word for it. Take all the reviews that are, it has 50 million reviews and they're all 5.9 average. And wait, if you download now, you get 50,000 gold, whatever that means. And you can also raid Shadow Legend with me. Maybe you can find me in the game if you play enough Raid Shadow Legends. Listen, I'm not gonna hate on people getting bread on YouTube. I think it's great, but for fuck's sake, stop. Everyone that does Raid Shadow Legend shoutouts, it's the same script for everyone. They've literally just said, okay, you need to say all these things. And then every Raid Shadow Legend shoutout sounds exactly the same. And it's so annoying.
What's this? The most immersive RPG experience you'll find on a smartphone.
It's the most immersive experience you'll find on a smartphone.
It's honestly one of the most immersive experiences I've found on a smartphone.
I bought another phone with my sponsorship money so I can dual-wield Raid.
I have 4 phones, 3 dedicated for Raid.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Sleep, sleep. The greatest ugly Christmas sweater of all time. We got shoes. And get this. We got legs. All the way, baby. Damn. Can we go back? Damn, girl. All right. Shoes. Check out uglychristmassweater.com/PewdiePie. Order now to get it in time for Christmas. Let's get real. Let's get some mad puss for Christmas, gamers. Let's get it. Check it out. We even got thongs. That's right. PewdiePie thongs. Epic. Check it out. Ad. Sponsored. Gifted. Gamer. Raid Shadow Legend is a game where you can pick class and play game and graphic good. All right, those were my pet peeves about YouTube. Do you agree with them? Do you not? Let me know in the comments. I'm not gonna read them anyway. I'm kidding. I do read comments. Okay, so I asked on Twitter what your pet peeves are about YouTubers, which I think is pretty interesting. So let's see. Talking super slow, and it's noticeable they're trying to make the video longer. Oh my god. Some people on YouTube speak so slow. I always watch videos on ×2 speed, and some people speak so slow that even ×2 makes the video dreadfully slow. This is a problem with YouTube in general, that YouTube wants longer videos, so people drag them out for no reason at all, and it's very obnoxious. I can't say that I'm entirely guilt-free on this, but I've seen the worst examples, and it blows my mind that people are okay with it. They never really help small YouTubers. Oh, I remember when I used to do that. Remember that? And then people started calling me Nazi for it. It's epic. That. This is why I don't do good things anymore. Unnecessary intros and background information. Yes! This is so true. Don't care about your car accident that left you without a left hand. Just show me how to clean bird shit. So here's a tutorial on how to fix your smeckle peckle. Also guys, sorry about the background audio in this video. We got a little bit of construction going on outside. Hope that isn't too annoying for you guys in the background. Anyway, also, when they have a shit camera for 3 years. Can't relate to this at all. I also think that, I know this is kind of a stupid argument to make, but when people get too polished of a setup, like a studio and like super crisp quality camera and everything is amazing, which is nice, don't get me wrong, and it fits certain channels, but it almost feels like you kind of lost touch with what, in my opinion, YouTube is. When it's too polished, it's almost like I know it makes no sense to say that. I don't know. It's like I'm justifying me being a cheap ass and not buying a proper camera. All right. It's not a pet peeve really, but Corridor Digital put an ad timer in their videos. If I want to watch an ad, and I can, and if I don't want to, I can skip to exactly where the video ends. More YouTubers should do that. A great way is to, if you're on your phone, you can just double tap on the side of the screen. Most ad reads are either 60 to 90 seconds. So you just double tap 6 times, and if the ad is still going, double tap 3 times, and you're good to go. You're welcome, gamers. Starting a podcast. There it is. For no reason. I don't know why that annoys me so much. I like podcasts as much as the next guy, but why do half the people I follow feel like they need to have their own aimless podcast? I ain't got time for that. I like this because clearly you can just ignore it. You don't have to consume the podcast. It doesn't hurt you in any single way at all. But it still annoys me. I am still bothered by it. This does not affect me whatsoever, but I'm still very bothered by it. Stop it. I don't like it. Skip over really important items on video games. Well, when you're doing commentary and you're focused on keeping it interesting, it is hard to play away as you do when you just watch a video and you just... It is different. I remember when I play with friends and one person has the controller, it's so much easier to be like, you missed that, you missed that, you missed that. I get that it's still annoying, but yeah, I don't know. Talking over dialogue in games. Well, if the dialogues weren't so boring, Jesus Christ. I gotta say, as someone that has played insane amount of story-driven story-driven games, most game developers aren't writers, and the writers that game developers hires are so fucking bad. They cannot write. They can't. It's awful. And it just feels like you're having your time wasted. I remember watching the documentaries of how they made the Halo cutscenes, and I find it so interesting how they kept revision doing. It's a really good series if you watch actually how Bungie did the original Halo games, because their approach to storytelling in the cutscenes were, we are wasting people's time. We need to make this as interesting as we possibly can, and I think that is missed on a lot of games. It just feels like they need to drag out the game to be as long as possible, which kind of ties into YouTube in a sense. Asking people to like and subscribe to their channel 10 seconds into the video. This is one of those things that just doesn't go away because it clearly works, despite how fucking obnoxious it is. I remember when I started doing YouTube videos and I felt awful. Just asking for subscribing at the end. Watch some of my earlier videos. I'm like, if you made it this far in the video, then maybe consider subscribing. And I remember like getting like 2 or 3 more subscribers because I used to do that, and I'm like, holy shit, I found a gold mine. Hey guys, subscribe to that video. Pre-recorded videos. Maybe it's just me, but I don't like the vibe of pre-recorded. Yeah, I get this a lot since I do daily videos. Why can't you just work ahead, or why can't you just do that? I really don't like it either. I think it shows immediately when a video is pre-recorded, and it makes it less interesting in a sense. I don't know why, because it's such a subtle thing. I only really work ahead if I have no other choice. Leave your opinion in the comments below. Never reads comments. Oh, this actually reminds me of another thing. I always read the comments. I think it's super fun. If I don't care about the comments, it probably means I don't care about the video I just created, to be honest. So I think it's a good way to know if you made an interesting video or not. I first thought the whole like a comment thing was interesting, but now I just find it a really annoying way for YouTubers to shill like positive comments, because they all get bumped. I wish I could like a comment without it getting bumped up. Because now it's like, I want to find out what people thought of a video, like what the actual democracy opinion of ideas are. But then I feel like I have to scroll through. There's a certain amount of problems, I am aware. But it's like I have to scroll past all these like creator liked comments to get what people are actually saying. Do you understand what I mean? So that's why I find myself not even using this feature. Another one, makes a 15 to 20 minute rant about some other creator, how much they hate their content and despite their views, and then say, please don't send any hate as it ends, as if that's going to stop the hate. Well, it's kind of annoying as a creator how you can't criticize another channel without a lot of dumb idiots following along and just taking it too far. So it's almost like you have to say it even though it's not going to have any effect. I think that's another pet peeve I have too, is like these channels that are purely based around calling out other channels. That's all they do, and then they get called out, and it's the biggest drama ever. How could they say this about me? But I think you have a point here with this, because it's like you're creating this atmosphere on YouTube where it's being overly critical and things like that. Putting more emphasis that being overly critical is important when it really isn't. Oh god, I'm a giant hypocrite. Starting an interesting sentence about themselves or their own life experience, then gets distracted, and then they never finish the sentence. Yeah, going on tangents is something I see a lot of YouTubers do, especially when you're new, because you think it's like a quirky way to speak, but it's just really, 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 really annoying. If I ever go on a tangent, you may have noticed this, I always acknowledge that I go on a tangent just so people know that, yes, I am aware this is a different topic, but I will get back to the point later. A little tip there for newbies. I'm working on something really excited, but I can't tell you yet. Yes, the announcement of the announcement. That's always very interesting. Just shut the fuck up then. I hope I haven't done this. I don't think I do. Doing too much shit at once. Not gonna lie, but pushing games, merch, and hardware, and drinks, and figures, and a sponsor all in one video is kind of much. I don't think I've done it in one video. I think with games, I have another one coming out, Poopty, on 12th of December. I don't give a fuck if you have a problem with it. Games is really hard to time with other things. A lot of times you're working with different people, and it is fair criticism, but at the same time, games specifically is very hard to time. So it might seem like, oh, you're pushing a lot right now, but it's literally just a coincidence. And I think it's cool stuff too. Like, I don't know. I don't care. When they try to act poor as if a millionaire can relate to someone working 2 jobs and living paycheck to paycheck. It's like some of them hide their wealth. Meanwhile, we're all aware of it. I think it makes it worse when they try to hide it and relate to us to some level. Yeah, I see this a lot. YouTubers obviously pop off. I think it's less obnoxious than shoving it in your face with like, look at the car, look at the house. When that becomes your content, that's a lot more annoying than trying to hide your wealth. But I also think a lot of YouTubers are scared of showing that they have money to lose that sort of connection with their audience. And that's why people do it, when I think in reality, it doesn't matter what level you are on, as long as you're honest about what you're doing and can express what your fears are, people will still understand it, even if they can't relate to it. Overly complain about YouTube and how bad it is, to point where it's not just venting their frustration anymore, it's straight just up complaining for no reason. You have a great house, expensive equipment, and an amazing car. Like, stop. I actually disagree with this to a certain extent, because I think I find myself being more critical about things that I care about. And that doesn't mean I think it's all bad, but it's things that I think can improve. It's just giving constructive criticism or pointing out things that I'm annoyed with because I really care about YouTube. If I rant about YouTube, it's because I really want YouTube to do well. But I think it's small things, right? I think the thing with YouTube is that eventually, because it's ridiculous to care about these tiny little problems. Oh, people are stupid thumbnails and blah blah blah. All these things, they don't mean anything by themselves. But after year after year after year after year, each progression of these things, I think we'll find it maybe it's not entirely impossible that we find ourselves looking at a YouTube that has been shaped in a way that we don't want it at all. And I think that's my concern when addressing these things. Not so much I couldn't give a less shit about what someone uses as a thumbnail. But yeah, that's my YouTube pet peeves. Do you agree, disagree? I read comment. Actually, that's a lie. Actually, no, it isn't a lie. I gotta, you know when everyone spam the comments and it's the same one? I just sort by new, alright? That's how I read the comments. You're not slick, okay? Alright, that's it. Bye-bye.
Behold! For too long you have been farting in the darkness. Now, you are entering a new era where you shall craft thy own poop. The hour of fart spells and poop grades is coming! Marzia, Edgar, and Butt Elves need your help. The time where you will face butt crawlers is almost at hand. When you are seated on the porcelain throne, Poopty is the game to play. I'm not supposed to have my opinion about that, but the prize is